Hello everyone, it's Corson Apprentice here, and I'm on my Ritualist Alosia Spirit God. Now today I'm going to show you how to do the Underworld farm on a Ritualist slash any profession. So first of all, let's take a look at the skills. Okay, so this is my variant on the SoS build. Vampirism, Blood Song, Pain, Signet of Spirits, Shadow Song, Displacement, Armor of Unfeeling, and Painful Bond. Now this is the build for if you want to take your time and go slowly around the chamber. You can swap Displacement for Summon Spirits if you want, but I like to use Displacement because just in case the attacks run past the spirits. Okay, so as you can see I'm in Underworld, so the first thing you want to do is set up spirits over here. Oh, spawn. Oh, sorry, it doesn't. It's just a random spawn, kind of. So, right. So I've just set these spirits up, and I want to set displacement a little bit further back. So I use Armor of Unfeeling, run up, and I tend to lure with Painful Bond. But you can lure with a longbow or just a normal attack. Stand near your displacement, and yeah, they're going for displacement. Typical. Okay, so displacement has survived, luckily. So that's the first group done, and this is by far one of my favourite ways to make money. Simply because one ecto, you can get one ecto anytime, and it'll get you a lot of money. So I like to make a little wall so they don't go for me or my displacement. So I just set displacement back a little bit here. Now it is a lot easier with summon spirits, but if you've got an attack that's annoying and ignores your spirit, then you really want to have displacement up. So as you can see, it's kind of taken out all my spirits. So you want to walk back and recast. Now this is a lot easier with summon spirits because if I was using summon spirits, I wouldn't have to worry about where I put them. So kind of have to lure it back and run. Now sometimes they'll come back, sometimes they won't. So I'm going to put Shadow Song here to blind it so I can attack it, and it will stay here and attack Shadow Song while the rest are attacking. Right, sorry, I need to turn guild chat off. So far so good. Now this doesn't go right every time, because sometimes the attacks will completely ignore your spirits. So just set up spirits up top. Now dooms are quite hard and without summon spirits. Skeletons of doom. So it's just been annoying. Right, so you switch to a longbow if it's been like this. Alright, so I've made a bit of a mistake here, so once again you just run back and recast. And everything should be okay. Now I like the new add-on that you can have this little spirit thing here, so you know what of your spirits has been attacked and which ones aren't alive anymore, so you know when to recast and what to recast. Now obviously the skeleton of doom's been annoying, so you just got to walk backwards and hopefully it will come. So I'm getting another fiery dragon sword. Okay, so I tend to only farm attacks chamber, sorry. So I'm gonna do this until I get to the terror webs, and then I'll show you how to do that. So I'll meet you then. Okay, so now this area around here is clear. So what you want to do is watch out for pop-ups around this area here. They will be like warriors that interrupt your skills. and they don't do as much damage as the attacks do. But if there's a lot of them that pop up, it can be quite deadly. So make sure you're prepared for that. So now that I've got them, there should be quite a few pop up around this area. So you want to be pretty careful. So I'm going to stand here and cast my spirits. See, because you can. This is probably one of the best places to put it. Because, but if you have summon spirits, it's alright. And just because that's popped up doesn't mean that's all the pop-ups. So you've got another two to take care of here. And then you can make your way upstairs. Now take out the two attacks up here. I've already done it, as you can see, and there should be a skeleton of doom. Make sure you take out the attacks when the skeleton of doom are across on the other side of that little bit. So here, this is quite difficult because there's 3 skeletons of doom. Sorry, 4, and there's 3 of them. There's one by itself patrolling, and there's 3 sitting up at the top. And there's also a couple bladed attacks. So up to here I haven't got any ectos, unfortunately. But now for the hard part. So I'm just going to wait for all my spirits to recharge, and as you can see there's a dying nightmare, so you just want to walk that back, and it's pretty easy. So you just want to set up spirits about here. Now I've aggroed, so I'm just going to set the rest of my spirits a bit further back. And then hopefully my spirits are actually doing damage, or is it obstructed? Okay, so that's this will be an easier one because there's only 2 that are patrolling together. So I'm gonna get the attacks. Just lure them with painful bond and then run back behind your spirits, as always. And the skeletons are not quite hard in without summon spirits. So what you want to do is you kind of want to like put your spirits, like bring them back a little bit each time. So and just have them across this whole area here. And I don't tend to bother about displacement here. So you just want to aggro Skelly by using painful bond and then run straight back, because their damage is armor ignoring. So you just want to walk right back around this little wall here, and the dying nightmare pop up. Just walk these skellies back, and once they get in your spirit's range, you just want to run right back, because their AoE will get you and it will be quite sore. Okay, so that's one of them dead, so now it's pretty easy. Okay, so once that's done, that means you're ready to take the quest. So you want to run down here. This part isn't extremely hard. It's not extremely easy either. So you just got to watch out. Now you have to make sure you've got all the pop-ups dead in this area. So just set up spirits around here, and just set them up, and use armor of unfeeling. May I remind you to use armor of unfeeling right after you cast the spirits. So I know that there's no spirit pop-ups here, so talk to the lost soul, and you take this quest, clear the chamber, and you'll see a lot of pop-ups. So they'll run straight towards your so I'm gonna, oh sorry, rubber band. Right, so I got ruptured when I was casting displacement, which is rubbish. So this is also quite difficult without summon spirits. So if you've never done this before, and you're not used to casting spirits, I suggest that you don't use displacement and use summon spirits instead. Because if you die to the attacks, you can just go in again. But if you die, if you get further in and die, it's quite annoying. So you definitely want to bring summon spirits if you're newer to this, because it'll get really irritating if you just cast spirits at the wrong place and you die. So okay, so just keep doing that.